We just gonna jump right in. Is it doing it? It's still going. We just gonna go platinum then.
Silence is enforced with blood. Those branded as snitches, witnesses who cooperate with police, often meet a brutal fate. Gangs cultivate a reputation for ruthless retribution, scaring many into staying silent, but some do speak up for justice. What follows is a chilling montage of their stories, people who testified or cooperated, only to vanish or be silenced forever. Before we get started on this video, make sure you go check out my website that's in the description where I
That boy
spread
trying
the
to get the free
violence.
clout.
Kelly was only
That
18
boy trying to get free clout.
and pregnant when she was gunned down on a Southside sidewalk. One September night in 2019, Tria walked with a friend near her home in Chicago's Back of the Yards neighborhood, chatting on the phone with her boyfriend. Suddenly,
I ain't gonna lie. I'ma say something. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna say this. The back of the yards, bro. To be walking around in the back of the yards on your phone, not paying attention is crazy. If you know the back of the yards, you know what I'm talking about. That's crazy.
a figure in a baby blue hoodie emerged from an alley and opened fire without a word. The gunman shot Tria 5 times at point-blank range, killing her and her unborn child. Treja's horrified friend saw the shooter's face and ran as he fired twice in her direction. It was an execution in cold blood, and it was no random act. Just 3 months earlier, Treja had taken the stand as a key witness in a murder trial. She testified against
And that's how a lot of I'ma shut up. That's how a lot of stuff be going.
gang member Deontay Davis, who had killed her 17-year-old cousin in 2016. Her testimony made her a target, Treja's family later said, and they were right. Investigators believe Davis's associates put a bounty on Treja to silence her. In fact, prosecutors revealed that a 21-year-old man named Kavarian Rogers accepted $5,000 to execute the young witness. Rogers even bragged on Facebook afterward
told
to
on
keep
he got paid 5 bands and then told on himself before he could even spend the money.
gang secrets hidden. Keith Daniels thought he could outrun the deadly reach of the gang he betrayed. In April 2013, the 27-year-old former gang member was living under federal protection after agreeing to become an FBI informant against one of Chicago's most violent crews, the Hobos. Daniels had worn a wire, secretly recording his.
I'm finna ask one of my people about the Hobos. I'm about to ask about them. I'm gonna be like, you ever heard about the Hobos in Chicago?
One-time allies to help authorities indict the gang's leaders. But word got out on the street almost immediately that Keith is a snitch. He worked for the police. As one ominous Facebook message warned, the hobos swiftly marked him for death. Threats started pouring in. Someone smashed a brick through his window with a note saying, "Everybody know you snitching. You got the nerve to still be living." An explicit death threat. One of Daniels' former associates.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Once I would've got that note, we would've moved. We would've moved, bro. You threw a brick through my car window and it said you snitching and you still got the nerve to be alive. I'm gonna take that as a sign that somebody doesn't want me alive, so I'm gonna move.
Cost him his life.
An IQ of 85 to 115 is considered average in the US.
Christmas Day 2020 should have been a time of peace, but on Chicago's southwest side, it was marked by murder. That afternoon, police responded to a shot spotter alert.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on. I ain't even gonna go back. But bro, that they just showed, he looked like he did that shit.
26-year-old Sebastian Serrano sprawled on the pavement in Gage Park, shot multiple times. As paramedics rushed him to the hospital, detectives began asking why someone would want this young man dead. They quickly learned Serrano was not a random victim. He was slated to be the key witness in an upcoming murder trial, and that fact had sealed his fate. Months earlier, Sebastian Serrano had witnessed
bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, that's the dude that did it. Oh, snap, hold on. Yeah, bro, he looked like a criminal, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got shitty beard, shitty mustache, face tattoo. I think it's face tattoo. I could be wrong, but yeah, bro, his ass look like a criminal, bro. He looked like he did that shit, bro. Oh no, that's not the same dude. Hold on, this is the dude we was talking about with the face tats. Yeah, his ass look like a criminal. You got a mullet. You got a mullet, bro. A mullet, bro. You have a mullet. Like, I'm not even trying to diss on mullets. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be seeing some dudes pause, double back and pause again. I be seeing some dudes with mullets and they be looking fly. But bro, this you need to cut that off, bro.
An accomplice devised a plan to lure Serrano in.
ASAP,
They combed
bro.
through Serrano's social media and found him on Snapchat and found charges. Jail called George a desperate charge, but the prime witness even Christmas limits when a gang wants a witness gone. In another case, a witness was killed in plain sight of police officers. A brazen hit that stunned the city.
Oh, you talking about? I thought you was finna talk about KTS Dre or Vaughn. I don't know which one it was that got shot outside the police station, but I thought that's what he was finna talk about.
Julia Man was a 33-year-old father of 3 who
There's
ran.
a dude. I'm gonna just tell you a quick story. There's a dude from Chicago, and he was a gang member. He was beefing with he was part of KTS. He was beefing with NLMB. No, Never Leave My Brothers or No Limit Muskegon Boys, whichever one you want to call it. Anyway, he was beefing with them, and his gang was beefing with them. And so what he decided to do was, you know what I'm saying? He decided, shit, we gonna reign terror. You know what I'm saying? So they went. That's why you see that video of people in McDonald's, Chicago. Dude gets slapped, and then they said people got shot after that video. He went to jail. He gets released. Some people wanted him gone so bad. They wanted KTS. I heard KTS Vaughn got knocked out his socks. Yeah, it is Vaughn, because of that Big Op song. Look. Basically, they waited for this man to come out of the police station and ran him down. And it was late at night too. It was like middle of the night, but still crazy. That's diabolical.
A small cell phone shop on West Division Street. In 2016, he had witnessed a murder in his store.
Oh, wow.
A man named Tommy Lee Pledge was shot to death, and Suleiman saw the gunman. He agreed.
I know that's somebody's family, and you know what I'm saying, somebody's husband, you know what I'm saying, brother, son, uncle. That's somebody's family. But bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I be seeing people and they look like they fit the description of the person that committed the crime.
Agreed to testify in the upcoming trial, identifying 2 suspects, Terrence Scott and Deshaun Jones, as the shooters. It was a
I ain't gonna lie. Diabolical.
courageous move, and by spring 2019, the trial was drawing near. But Terrence Scott, one of the accused, had no intention of letting Suleiman testify. From his Cook County jail cell, Scott spent weeks on recorded lines masterminding a plan to eliminate the lone
putting the play together
witness against him. He found a willing accomplice on the outside, 19-year-old Kyrell Pittman,
a random goofy,
distant associate hungry to earn.
A random goofy. This is a random. You see the smile on his face, bro? This is a mugshot. Who smiles while they're getting arrested? Goofy.
Gang clout. Pittman himself was out on bail on
Actually, I take that back. That's somebody's family that we talking about, bro. But y'all get the miss.
Electronic monitoring for a gun charge when he was recruited for the job. On the evening of May 3, 2019, Pittman put the deadly plot into action. As dusk settled over Humboldt Park, Mutasim Suleiman closed up his
ain't gonna lie, hey, bro, with this little music, bro, that shit kinda getting scary.
Shop for the night, unaware he was being watched. The moment Suleiman locked the door and walked toward his car, Pittman burst from the shadows with a gun in hand. He ambushed Suleiman on the sidewalk, firing multiple shots into the witness at close range.
Oh, wow.
Incredibly, 2 Chicago police officers were nearby on patrol and heard the gunfire. They sprinted toward the scene and saw the shooter fleeing. One officer fired his weapon, but Pittman managed to dive into a getaway car and escape. Suleiman lay on the ground, fatally wounded, as backup officers swarmed to hunt the gunman. The hit had succeeded. The only eyewitness to the 2016 murder was now dead, killed in front of police just weeks before he would have testified. It was a shocking demonstration of how far gang members will go to protect themselves, carrying out a witness execution even with law enforcement on the scene. The investigation that followed revealed how meticulously the murder had been planned. Detectives pulled jail phone logs showing Terrence recorded call just minutes before the shooting. Minutes after Scott reached his face, cornered by the evidence, Kyrell Pittman was arrested, ordered ankle monitor.
Is this his ankle monitor, or is this just a? I don't know. It could just be a random picture, bro. It could just be. But dude was that dark, though. I will say that does look like his ankle. I'm not gonna lie, but I could be just hyping it.
Silenced them first. Each of these stories shines a light on the grave danger that hangs over anyone who dares to break the no-snitch.
Man, shout out Top Trend Report, man. Shout out Top Trend Report TV, man. TTR TV. Shout out y'all, man. Appreciate the video, man. Very much. Hey, y'all got it, man. That's what? What is that? Was that 5 people? 5? Yeah, 5 people, man.